So as not to let CP have all the limelight tonight, let's switch a little bit of CN switching in the outer station yard here as we build up a train to switch some of the local CN industries. This is the outer station yard, and we've got 4 tracks there, one assigned for each of the 3 switch runs that are normally run. Outer station, freight shed, and Rita Street, but also an overflow track. So we'll pull a couple of cars out of this track that we need. CN reefer for the National Grocers, and a tank car for Queen City Oil. Find with shorter cars it makes it look like there's more room in the yard. You won't see a lot of 86-foot auto rack, high cubes and 85-foot auto racks on the Hanley Spur. It's set in 1970, so you're going to see a lot of 40 and 50-foot cars, a lot of home road cars. We'll just leave that there on the runaround and stash a couple of these cars back from whence they came, and then we'll get that tank car that we need. It's oil for the Queen City Oil Company over on Rita Street. Repeater trains CN 3120 near the honors tonight. Reminds me of that Johnny Paycheck song, take this cut and shove it. That's far enough. We'll cut that off, and then we'll reverse back out onto the switching lead with Crestline Steel and Iron and Steel in the background there, which is served by CN and CP. And we'll bring this tank car back where we need it. We've got CN Express in the foreground here. And then we'll drop those 2 CN boxcars back into the yard. This whole layout is 10 by 11, and we've got CN and CP operations as they both were along Kingston's industrial waterfront. That's good enough. We'll cut those off. My one-handed videography skills here to the test. And who's next? I've got all the cards for all the cars we need over here, so it's just a matter of pulling the ones we need for each industry that we're going to serve. So next we'll go 1 track over and see who we need there. Maybe nobody. Oh no, we got some there that we need. That's good. PFE reefer and a couple of CN double door box cars are on the switch list. So we'll grab that whole cut minus the little E&M hopper on the end. Whoops. And just keep pulling. Finger out of the way. Time is money here on the Hanley Spur. Try to get down for an hour of layout time each night, mixed between operation and working on the layout. A couple of projects on post-it notes I need to get to, all in due time. There's the reefer. And we don't need that gone, so we'll put it back on the track of cars that are eventually heading to the freight shed, which is over here along Wellington Street and currently functioning as my desk. Oh, it sounds like we have a little Sound of Music in the background there. I don't want you to think that I planned the music. I don't want you to fall into that wrong trap of thinking that way. And we need these two double doors, so we will just, like the musical harp, pluck them from this cut. And then we'll climb every mountain as we take that last boxcar back to the train. And it looks like we have 5 cars here. Not quite 16 going on 17, but 5 will do. It's good train length. Okay. We have some homeless encampments here, some hobos. Very prototypical for this part of town. And a kind of a ruined building there, as we're looking over the Davis Tannery site. One of the most polluted sites in Kingston in its time. Absolutely non-toxic here on the way out. And let's shove those cars back down into that track. Let's go to the helicopter view. And that'll do it. And we'll see who else we need. I think there might be one more CN boxcar. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 5, so yeah. We just need that CN double door in the back there, which I'm sure will come along willingly for our little HO scale switch crew. Right there. Ooh. Bucking the trend here on the curvature. Okay, we'll fix that. Minor detail. Little 50 switcher action there. Okay, here we come. That's the one that we want, that we really, really want. Okay, a couple of cars there for press land that will be switched there eventually. This double door is actually bringing in some equipment. Sorry, it's an empty to be loaded at front neck thorn wall tile, which is over here in the corner. Kingston's now gone Industries. And we'll put the old cherry on top of our Tuesday night Sunday of Switcherama activity here in Kingston's Hanley Spur, and there's only one thing we need, that's the caboose. So we'll just drop this fella here, drop these guns back from whence they came, and we'll be ready to hit the high iron, high steel. Actually, most of the Kingston Hanley Spur was at water level, so it was pretty low down. It's not lofty operationally or geographically, topographically. Okay, we're good. Get her in there, Stinky. Yeah, you wouldn't uncouple when I want you to. That's okay. We can do that. It's supposed to be fun, not stressful. And when you hit it the wrong way, it couples up again. It's not fun, but it's also not stressful. Okay, stay there. Now, usually I just cycle the vans. First in, first out. So we'll dive deep into the van track here. Get the van if we can. Find the man with a plan. Did you know if you spell a man, a plan, a canal, Panama backwards, it spells the same thing? A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. fun fact. Alex, I'll take palindromic sayings for 300. All this and run the train at the same time and listen to that beautiful music. Now playing, it's Ravel's Sonatina by Vladislav Buczynski and Dan Gibson from their album Sun Showers. Dear, it's been a long night. Okay, let's come back with the van, which is the old Montmorency orange with the big white maple leaf. True line trains, 3 in a row there. Got into quite a discussion earlier today on the old socials about the True Line Trains Point St. Charlie van, and whether it has the right dimensions. I don't know. Let me get out my slide rule and my calipers. I guess if a cavalryman had calipers, you could say they were gallopers calipers. And let's shove those vans in there with a little more alacrity, a little more assiduousness. Perhaps even some acrimony. It's getting crazy here. It's only a 2 coffee day. And leave them there. And now we are going to see if we can run around this train and, oops, and get out of the yard before it's time for the 500th episode tonight on ABC, Dancing with the Stars, dedicated to the late Len Goodman. Cha-cha-cha out of the way here, waltz our way upstairs. But first, let's attend to business and keep it professional by dragging this thing back and getting ready to run around, and that's where we'll leave it. Hopefully. I don't want anyone to feel that they're not getting their money's worth and sue at this point, because since I'm running around the train, that would be a runaround suit. And we don't want that. Sort of the beach boys, frankly. Well, we'll have fun. Until next time, we're back down here on Kingston's Outer Station and the good old HO scale. Camera battery is running out slower than my puns and my enthusiasm, but that's okay. I'd like to say thanks for joining me down here in the basement tonight. And this train is bound for glory during our next operating session. So it's good night from Kingston's Hanley, Spur, and Eric. Thanks for watching.